Today I want to look at showing you how to use our Word Jumble, or what we sometimes call Word Jumbler. Now this is one of our first tools that we created for our aids for teachers. This we can actually access it from our home page, or anywhere on the site we can go to aids and choose Word Jumble. If you've never used one of these before, it takes a series of words and it just mixes up the letters, and then you have to unscramble the letters. So this is good for kind of like a study guide type thing, might be good for a quiz, maybe early spelling test. You want to say, hey, put the letters in the right order. As with all of our tools, you can define how you want the page name to display for when you export. Choose whether you want the name or period to show. And with Word Jumbler, our descriptions are optional. So you'll notice right now I have it unchecked, and right now there's no place for our definitions. If we want our definition, or description if you prefer, notice that we have this listed here. So if I want to show a description or a definition if you prefer, I'm going to have to click on the Show Descriptions button. Now when I do that, my definitions become visible. So otherwise they're normally hidden. This works really nice for a couple of reasons. Number one, it's not going to clutter up the interface, makes it a lot faster for you to just enter in words if you're just doing words. If you're doing words and definitions, that's fine too. Now to pull some automatically, I'm going to go to my topics, and I'm going to do my states and capitals Word Jumbler. So notice this is my Word Jumble, states and capitals. I'm going to choose display the person's name, and I'm going to not put in my description. My description by default is going to be state capital. So we're only going to see the state, so I have to guess what they are. You notice that they're listed in here. I'm going to click Create. When I click Create, it creates a new Word Jumble for me. I'm going to have to unjumble this. It's going to be kind of easy to figure out how to spell if I know what this is, because all the letters are right there for me. We also put everything to all lowercase. That way there's no kind of hints as to what the first letter may or may not be. We thought that was just a little bit more fair and easy for them as far as that goes. We automatically give them a space to write out the answer. And if I want to create a couple of these, maybe to hand out a couple different groups or whatever, I can just go and click on the Submit button again, and it will automatically create another one for me. If I want to have my description or my definition, depending upon how you're using this, all I'm going to do is click on my little checkbox. Now you can see it's active. This is already pulled in from our topic, so we didn't lose anything. We don't have to enter anything if you're pulling from a topic. I'm going to go and click Create Word Jumble. Again, notice here it gives me a name and it gives me the capital city. So I have a little bit of a hint. Depending upon how you use this is going to be what's put there and how easy it is for them to use. So this is automatically done. The hint is going to be a little bit smaller than our regular text. That way it's not overwhelming to the end user. If I want to export this out as a Word, I'm just going to click Save as Word. This will automatically download and open up a Word document for me. When your Word document opens up, you'll have everything created just as you would have seen before. You'll need to enable editing if you want to save this document, or if you want to print it. This is just because you downloaded it over the internet. It's a safety feature built into Microsoft Word. There's nothing you need to worry about with this. With your document, you'll notice that we've created a little bit bigger section for words. We do have some extra spaces that we put in. This does mean you only get about 10 per page. So if you're going to be doing more than that, it may go to multiple pages. That's just something you need to look at and kind of think about. This particular example winds up being 2 and just a little bit more pages, so it goes to that third page. You can always go in and edit this document, as this is just a plain Word document. There's nothing special about it. So anything you want to do as far as that goes works real easily for you. So feel free to save this document, reuse it, share it with other teachers. Remember, these tools were designed to try to make teaching easier for you to come up with all these paperwork and documentation that you got to do. Thank you, and we hope you enjoy using the Word Jumbler tool.